So it's definitely ready now, and we've been working on it for a couple of years now, and it takes time because it's not just an app, right? So when you have to start the journey to serve as many people as possible who are left behind by the current system, you have to make sure that all of your compliance systems are in place, that customer service is set up in such a way that you can help people if they encounter issues. And we want to make sure that we can earn people's trust over a long period of time. And as a result, it took a tremendous amount of effort to get operationally ready on top of building what I believe is a really good wallet app that will enable people to send money to one another in a really seamless way.
You mentioned that trust, and there are a lot of people out there who are distrustful of Facebook, right? They for whatever reason, they don't want Facebook involved with their money. And you wrote a blog post last week. You said you thought that was un-American, that kind of Facebook is getting this rap. What did you mean by that? Can you elaborate a little bit on why you think Facebook kind of deserves people's trust when it comes to a digital wallet like this?
Look, I don't think we deserve people's trust. I think we deserve a shot at earning people's trust, right? And I think that we are well set up to do that. And I think that, we've proven in the past that we can reduce costs in a very significant way with other critical parts of our daily lives, like communications. Like, if you look at how much an international call used to cost and how much text messages used to cost before WhatsApp and Messenger, it was much more expensive, and we helped reduce cost and broaden access to people who couldn't afford it before. And so I think that we've done this in the past. We have a track record for that, and I completely understand the scrutiny, and I completely understand the trust conversations. But I'm not advocating for blind trust. I'm advocating for a shot to earn people's trust over a long period of time, and I think we're prepared to do that.
Let's talk metaverse for just a second, because this is something your boss, CEO Mark Zuckerberg, is talking about a lot these days, this idea that we'll all kind of be interacting in a virtual world sometime soon. How do you think Novi will fit into that, and Diem as well? Are these kind of going to be the way that people exchange value in the metaverse someday, or is it too soon to kind of put a stake in the ground there?
Well, I think, thinking about the metaverse as a fully digital environment is actually super helpful when you design products that need to be future-proof. And, when I look at what's going to be needed in the metaverse is basically, really seamless movement of value. And for that, we need a new infrastructure. Interoperability, because you'll want to have multiple wallets able to participate in the metaverse, and sending value from one wallet to another can't be impossible, which is a current limitation of the current payment rails. And then you have all kinds of other things that are really important to think about when you think about the metaverse, and not only related to payments. You can think about smart contracts. And you can think about all kinds of new models for creators to generate revenues by creating digital assets, NFTs, and by creating new models around that. And I think having programmable money and having smart contracts on top of a purpose-built blockchain is going to be transformational for the metaverse. Because if you're a creator, you're creating an NFT, you may want to rent your NFT or sell your NFT. You'll have to store your NFT, and you can think of all kinds of new business models around this that are not possible with the current payments infrastructure and without smart contracts. So I think it's super interesting to start thinking about these things now, so we can build the right infrastructure and think about how to design these products the right way so that they're future-proof.
You mentioned NFTs a few times. I'm curious just what Facebook is thinking about NFTs. Is this something that you're considering for creators that use Facebook or Instagram? What is kind of Facebook's feeling right now about NFTs as a product for consumers?
Well, it's too early to talk about our plans, but we're definitely looking at a number of ways to get involved in the space because we think we're in a really good position to do so. And when you have a good crypto wallet like Novi will be, you also have to think about how to help consumers, support NFTs. And so while there's no immediate plans that I can talk about, we're definitely thinking about this. I mean, it's really an area that is worth exploring, and one where we can have a positive impact for both creators and consumers on the other side.